Welcome to Dad Talk Network. If you're new to the channel, please like, subscribe, leave a comment. Today I'm back in the kitchen with my wife Tracy. So Tracy, what are we baking up today?
So today, instead of cooking, I'm actually going to be baking something. I'm going to make cranberry walnut honey scones. And these scones are very versatile. They're excellent in the morning with your coffee or tea. You can have it in the middle of the day as a snack or as a nice, delicious dessert that is not too sweet. So I'm looking forward in showing you this recipe. So I'm going to show you how to prepare these scones. First, preheat your oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit before you start measuring out your ingredients and preparing. Here I have a lightly greased with Pam cookie sheet. I have half cup of walnuts, kind of chopped up a little bit, not whole. Half cup of dried craisins. I have 1 stick of butter, which is about 8 tablespoons of cut up butter here. I have about 3/4 of a cup of milk, whole milk. 4 teaspoons of baking powder. 4 teaspoons of what I have here, brown sugar. 4 teaspoons of white sugar, and also 4 teaspoons of honey. So 4 is the magic number for these measured items here. Then I have here 3 cups of flour, and I have some tools here to use. Now, if you don't have a pastry blender, a hand pastry blender, you can use 2 forks to blend the butter into the powder mixture. And then I'm using a spatula just for ease of putting in some of the ingredients. I'm going to use a wire whisk, whatever size that you have, it doesn't matter. A wire whisk just to mix together the dry ingredients, and a large spoon just for spooning the scones onto the cookie sheet. So here I'm starting with the 3 cups of flour. I'm going to begin to add the dry ingredients. So I'm adding the brown sugar, the baking powder, and the white sugar. And I'm going to take my wire whisk and begin to blend them together. What's really important is you make sure that that baking powder is well blended and incorporated into the flour, and just to try to make sure we break up any flour lumps. See, there's a little bit of brown sugar there. You want to make sure that's broken up as well. So just make sure you just check to make sure it's all well blended and there's no lumps. So now that I've mixed the flour mixture well, I'm going to add the butter, and I'm going to begin to blend the butter into the flour by using a fork. Similar to how you do when you make a pie crust or regular biscuits. So now you can see little small lumps of butter that's in the flour mixture. When it's broken up really well, the butter within the flour, then that's when you can begin to add the other ingredients. So we'll add the walnuts, we'll add the craisins, mix them well. We'll add the honey. Mix that in. And then we have the 3/4 cup of milk. I'll add about half of that in. And the dough should come out the consistency of drop biscuits, if you know what that looks like. Somewhat of the drop biscuits that you see from the biscuit box, really. more milk. The remaining milk. Okay, I just finished stirring and mixing my wet ingredients, and now we have the dough here that's the consistency of somewhere between a drop biscuit and cookie batter. So I'm going to place them on the cookie sheet. So here I yield definitely a dozen scones here. So I preheated the oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit, and I'll bake these for about 15 to 20 minutes, depending on how hot your oven is. Just be sure to check it and to make sure that they're not burning or anything like that. Check frequently. So I'll place the scones in the preheated oven and bake them for about 15 minutes or so, checking them frequently. So now my scones are ready to take out of the oven. As you can see, they're nice. They're a nice golden brown color. And now I'm going to plate one of these delicious scones. Drizzle some honey. You don't have to do the honey. What's nice is that you cut this open and you can butter it, soften some butter and butter like you would butter a biscuit. But the honey is a nice addition.
So let's do the taste test.
Get some of that honey. Delicious. Very good.
Look, as always, thank you for watching Dad Talk Network and this series of Back in the Kitchen with my wife Tracy. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, leave a comment, and stay tuned for a upcoming episode soon.